Hey guys, what's up? I'm back and I'm continuing my foundation retrying video, but as you guys can see, I have a few breakouts. I think it's because the foundation that I tested last, I think, broke me out. Okay, so on the left side of my face, I'm gonna do the original, and then on the right side of my face, I'm gonna do the reformulated version. Now that they reformulated the shade, Tawny is drying down like a lot more darker, which is good for me because I feel like it was a little bit too light for me in the past. So maybe we'll see which one is better. I just don't like how orange it's looking. So I'm gonna just use my sponge. So I had to move because I felt like the lighting was a little off over there. But anyways, we're just gonna keep going in with this, and I'm using a sponge, so the sponge is gonna soak up a lot of product. So I think that's pretty good for this side. I mean, I obviously have like two huge acne, like hyperpigmentation that I have to cover up, but I mean, that's completely fine. I'm okay with that showing. There is so much baby hair. I usually just start with this much and then build as I go. But I did a 2-day wear test on the Too Faced Born This Way, and I really felt like that is what contributed to my breaking out. Honestly, I don't see a huge difference. I do think that this one is like half a shade darker, but it's because it's such a like medium coverage, you can't really see that. At least looking in the mirror, I can't really see a huge difference. So I did want to clarify that I went on the website and I am able to tell you what the difference is. That's my cat playing with a ball. So the black packaging is oil-free and it is SPF 20. The regular packaging is SPF 30 and it's supposed to be the regular formula. This one is supposed to be more mattifying and blurring. That's the difference. I will say these are supposed to be in the same shade, although they are not, as we saw in the swatches. And do I really feel like I can see such a difference between how they're both looking on the skin? Honestly, so far, no. I think the difference might be in the wear test as I continue to wear this, but I did want to clarify that for you. There is a difference. I just didn't know what it was. I don't think they're both overly dewy or overly matte. It's very much like a satin natural skin finish, and I think that they both give that. I don't think one is doing more than the other. So those are my thoughts right now. It's currently 10:09 if you can see that. I'm gonna go ahead and I have some products here I want to test out for the first time. So I'm gonna do that. Obviously I'm gonna set this down, but let me do my concealer with you. So we're gonna use my Danessa Myricks Vision Cream Cover in the shade N06. This is great. If you have anything to cover, this is just great overall. I talk about this so much, and I feel like a lot of people don't know about it or they don't own it because it doesn't have a lot of hype, which I don't understand. So a little bit goes a long way. As you guys can see, I literally take half a pump, and this can be used as a concealer or a foundation. And let me tell you, I do have a video testing this as a foundation, which now that I reminded myself, I'll probably have to retry for this video as well. But it works amazingly as both. I just feel like these days I tend to use it as a concealer because I prefer a more like subtle natural finish on the skin. I don't really like super heavy coverage these days, even though I do still break out and have acne. I just prefer like a natural finish. I'm gonna set my face anyway, so let's just do that right now. So this is obviously gonna take out a lot of the shine that we have. Okay, so this palette is from Item Beauty. It's the In My Element eyeshadow palette. I've been wanting to try this since receiving it in my Ipsy or my BoxyCharm. Again, I don't remember because I get both of them, but I really love the color story of this. I don't know what kind of a look I'm going for today. Probably something like more like simple, but it's cool because you could either go cool tone like with these purples or you can go warm tone. I think we should go cool today because why not? We never really go cool. So I'm gonna probably just start with this shade Interstellar, which is this like purple color. And I'm gonna just get that in the lids. I mean on the lids and in the crease. So it's like very subtle. So I'm filming a reel and filming this at the same time. So you're gonna have to cut me some slack. So far I'm actually really liking this. I feel like that shade Interstellar is actually showing up really well on my lids, which I really didn't think it would. This is a really pretty shade. So I added the shade Starship, which is this like matte purple, and I'm just kind of like really getting that onto the ends just to kind of give myself some more depth. I think I'm going to take some of the shade Zenith, which is this like bone color. It's like a bone color. You can't really see, but I'll show you up close. Blend the edges out. I don't want it to be so dark up there. This is my first impressions on the Item Beauty in My Element palette. I really like this. Like, I was not expecting it to blend out this well. It just gives you that like really effortless kind of look, and Item is such a good brand in my opinion. Everything I try from them I like. It works for me. It's good quality. I don't know anything really about Addison Rae except for the fact that she's a TikToker and that she's the face of this brand, but it's a good one. And look at this really pretty, like, I feel like my lids just look so nice and so like dewy and just all from using this palette. And I feel like the mattes were really pigmented, and then the shimmers I just felt like they worked really well. I mean, I pretty much only use Moonstar, but it's such a unique shade. You know, if you've been wondering about this, I would say give it a go. So today I wanted to test out from Laura Mercier the Peach Shimmer. When I got it in PR, it came all broken up like this. I don't know when I would use this, but I do really like it. I'm gonna use my kimchi setting spray today. I might have made it a little too nude now, but it's okay. We'll just go in with some more lip liner. But I just added, if you're wondering, I just added the shade Zenith from this palette from Addison Rae. Kind of like mute it a little bit. Did not expect to like really enjoy this palette, but as you guys can see, like, look at that. I'm happy with the way everything is looking, and yeah, so I will check in with you guys later to see how the foundation is holding up. It's currently 10:45. I will check back in. So far, the foundation is looking really good, very natural. I mean, I obviously just went ahead and set it down, but so far it just looks like very normal on my skin. It's definitely giving like natural vibes. So let me zoom you. Okay, so this is gonna be my last check-in. I wanted to just check in, let you guys know how everything's holding up. Honestly, I think both sides of my face are equally greasy. I don't see one side looking better than the other. This side is supposed to be more mattifying, this side is supposed to be the original formula, and I think they look the same. I will say it's not like looking bad. It's definitely greasy though. I'm sure you can see in my T-zone. It doesn't look bad. Again, it looks pretty natural. Obviously, if this wasn't a wear test, you would be able to go in and blot your face, but it's not bad. And it has been feeling super lightweight. So this is actually one of my favorite tinted moisturizers. I think in comparison with the ones I've tried earlier in the series, it's not as highly ranked, but it's still good. So I don't think it's bad by any means. It's definitely a product that's going to get used in my collection, especially because it feels lightweight and it has SPF and the color match is pretty good for me, but it's definitely not my favorite. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Definitely let me know what side you think looks better, or do you think they look the same? Because I've been staring at it trying to figure that out and I can't. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. We're trying to hit 1K, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.